Welcome to our online learning platform. This is Mr. Sharif, the class teacher for year 2. Today we'll be looking at language arts. So our topic will be prefix and suffix. Our focus for today will be on prefix. So what are prefix? Prefix are letters added at the beginning of a word to form a new one with a different meaning. That means there are groups of words that are added at the beginning of a word to form a new meaning. That's when they are added to another word, they change the meaning of that particular word. Let's continue. Let's look at the use of prefix. 1. Some prefix, when added to a word, turns it to the opposite of the same word. What I'm trying to explain here is this prefix that we are saying, when you add them to a word, to any given word, they tend to change the meaning of that word to the opposite. They tend to change the meaning of that word to the opposite. Let's look at some examples. Some of the prefixes: dis, dis. This is a prefix, is an example of prefix. Un is an example of a prefix. Im is an example of a prefix. That's letters that you can use as a prefix. Il, mis, ir. Others include a, ante, which is spelled ante, for, which is fore, then inter. Now these words or these letters, when added to another word, change the meaning of that main word. Let's take for example the first one, dis, dis. Our main word here is advantage, which adds its own meaning peculiar to it. But by the time we add this to it, it gives us what? Disadvantage. It gives us what? Disadvantage, which is the opposite of the meaning of this. Let's look at the second one, un, which is pronounced on. The main word here is what? Able. By the time we add un to this able as a prefix from the beginning, it changes the meaning to the word to what? Unable. Now they are all added at the beginning. So they change the word to what? Unable, which is an opposite in meaning to this. Im, the main word here is what? Possible. So by the time we add im, we have what? Impossible. Lego, we add what? We added il. It becomes what? Illegal. Lead, we added what? Mis as the prefix, which gives us what? Mislead. Ir, we added what? For what? The main word is what? Regular. By adding ir, it turns into what? To irregular, turning into what? To an opposite in meaning to the main words. So that is what one of the things a prefix will do. It turns the new formed word, make it an opposite to the main word. There are also some more examples of prefix, like I mentioned here, a. This is not an opposite. This one is not making an opposite of the main word, but it's even giving it more meaning, a different meaning entirely. Like the word flute. This is the main word here, flute. So by the time we have a added to it, we have what? A flute. It gives us a new word that is what? A flute. We have ante. Then our main word here is what? For example, is natal. Natal. So by the time we add ante to this, it gives us what? Antenatal. We have fore, pronounced as for. Let's look at an example. Head is our main word here. So by the time we have this for to it, it gives us what? Forehead. Forehead, that is the front of the head. Then the last one we are going to be looking at, enter. Our main word here is what? State. So by adding what? Enter, it means it gives us what? Interstate. That is entering between different states. So that is what a prefix does. Number one, it changes a word by making it the opposite of the main word. Secondly, it gives a new meaning entirely to a word, or it makes it a compound word. So, in summary, prefixes are letters added at the beginning of a word. And the examples I give here, they are more than this. More words that are starting with this, more words that are starting with on, more words that, but these are just example. So, to our take home, to our own view, what you are going to be doing for me will be add the correct prefix to the following to make a new word. So from the prefix I've given to you, just pick out the suitable one for each words. Justice. Look out for the prefix that you can add to justice that will make a new word that is giving a new meaning. Do. Look out for the a prefix that you can add to this that is going to make a word a new meaning. I'll do the first one, justice. Looking at this place now, we have what? This. No, there's nothing like this. Justice on, nothing like on, injustice. I am, nope. IL, nope. AIR, anti, nope. So we have what? IN, injustice. Injustice. So that way, that's what you'll be doing. Do. Pick out the correct prefix there to fill it. But do the same thing. Fortunate, advantage, fortune, pact, and approve. So look out for the prefix here to give the correct prefix that will make it a new word. So with that, we've come to the end of class. Thank you for staying with me.